And now live to Searcy, Arkansas, a 2-year-old baby boy vanishes from his own home. Still no sign of 2-year-old Malik Drummond.
The little boy's found.
Search volunteers are persistent in their efforts.
He's somewhere wet, hungry, dehydrated.
Joining me right now from KARK, David Goins. David, I understand that after we aired Malik's story last night on our program, 3 or 4 credible tips came in, and right now, even after it was announced the search was over and called off, the search has now reignited. David Goins, what's happening?
Now, keep in mind, Nancy, this search from the volunteer aspect we talked about yesterday did stop. That stayed the same, but the professional search for law enforcement has continued. That has continued into the afternoon and evening here in Searcy, and even locations north of Searcy, where I'm at right now, which is just off the banks of the Little Red River, which is a small trout fishing river near the city of Searcy. Essentially, the reason they came out here today, they have come out here before. They searched ponds, other bodies of water during this 9-day search for 2-year-old Malik Drummond. But what changed today was a cadaver dog picking up a positive scent based off of a tip they received. And so they've been searching in the water through most of the afternoon, but still have not found anything. But a sign that leads, credible leads, as we talked about, solid investigative leads are still coming in.
Okay, hold on. Everybody with me and taking your calls from KARK on the scene is David Goins. David, you're saying that some credible tips came in, a search is in place right now, and cadaver dogs have been called out. Also, you mentioned the Little Red River. Where is that in relation to baby Malik's home?
Little Red River, I'd say, is about 4 to 5 miles north of Searcy and where Malik Drummond lives, so not terribly far outside the city limits, maybe even a little bit closer than that, but certainly a rural area utilized, again, by trout fishers in the area. But, yes, this search, has continued from a law enforcement standpoint. That was really something they wanted to emphasize yesterday. There's obviously a lot of attention geared towards the volunteer search ending, and that is significant because the amount of people who've been looking for Malik, but that the investigative search, which includes Arkansas State Police and, if necessary, FBI, is still very much a part of this. But the search of the Little Red River, at least at this point late in the afternoon, has not produced anything, but the search in some areas where a cadaver dog picked up a positive scent will continue.
Okay, hold on. David Goins, KARK, where did the cadaver dog pick up a scent?
Essentially, if you were looking at this body of water, Nancy, it's about a quarter mile across, and kind of essentially in the middle of the rivers where they've been searching. The depth there is about 15 to 20 feet, and essentially they have a team of 3 divers, gritting, checking each box by box to make sure that murky water is searched thoroughly, and that's what's happening right now.
Let's see a shot of the home where little Malik Drummond was last seen. He's only 2 years old. Did not have on shoes at the time. His family believes he left the home. Now, the home is a duplex. Observe, no one heard anything unusual whatsoever. We've got a little bit of a conflict in the story. The dad was in the home asleep. The stepmother was either taking a bath or giving Malik's 2-year-old little twin sister a bath. One of the two. Somebody's having a bath. When the stepmother comes out of the bathroom, Malik gone. Temperatures extremely low. Where is Malik? Right now, we are looking at this story from every angle. Also joining us, in addition to David Goins with KARK, also with us, KSMD's co-host of the Wake Up Call, Grant Carey. Grant, what can you tell us? What broke overnight? Why has the search resumed? Why are they focused on the Little Red River? And what does stepmommy and daddy have to say?
Well, Nancy, I talked to the Searcy PD's PIO this afternoon, and he basically said what David said, that based on a tip, they are searching that Little Red River area around Riverside Park. It's a very secluded area. Obviously, this is an ominous turn to this story, but I think everyone probably, after a few days of searching, realized that something wasn't adding up. And there's still a lot of hope in this town, but at the same time, this is not good.
You know, let's take it from the beginning. David Goins, KARK, Grant Carey, KSMD with us. David, give me the timeline as we know it. Everyone, won't you please help us find this 2-year-old little boy? David, what do we know about when Malik is missing?
Yeah, Malik went missing on November 23rd, which was a Sunday afternoon, about 9 days ago. Right now, late in the afternoon, early evening, and hasn't been seen since, I should say. And the search started immediately afterwards, probably within 30 to 45 minutes. As we talked about here on this show, and certainly here locally in our broadcast, the extensive volunteer search brought in hundreds of volunteers, not only from the state of Arkansas, but from surrounding states. That volunteer search wrapped up yesterday, but the search from law enforcement does continue today and does include the Little Red River here.